Welcome back to ESL One Road to Rio. My name is Nuke. I'm going to be joined by Blair, and we've reached the final map of the day. It's going to be North taking on GODSENT. The final map here on the B stream at least, and we've got ourselves quite a lot of utility being purchased up by GODSENT here on the T side.
We do. And for those, just to remind you guys, it was the knife round getting played out, and North winning the knife round, often start on the CT side. No surprises there. Oh, this aggression from Gade. Oh, never mind. I thought he would be making his way towards Hut. Nade's going to be blowing the door open, and AZ. He's even looking for some fights here.
Well, up on top, it's going to be Gade trying to do his best, but it's not going to be anything picked off. Instead, it's MSL going in with clean shots, 2 taps. AZ cleans up the rest, and there we go. That's a quick North pistol round. They only lose the one player, and that's in the form of Gade. So, pistol pick up for North. They desperately need a good start after the manhandling of the second half. They got absolutely destroyed as they went into the end of Vertigo.
MSL has just been having one hell of a series so far. Dust 2 was just almost indomitable. Map 2, yeah, it was kind of like a little rough there, the second half especially for North, but still MSL had his moments, a lot of very crucial clutches as well. Starting off on the right note as well, 2 kills for him. Hazy picking up a double as well. Now the force rifles coming in for GODSENT. We've got a scout in the hands of Michael Ele. No Kevlar. 3 deagles, a tech 9. Smoke and a flash, and it's going to be Michael Ele trying to win that duel. He knows where the player is with Cage and B. He's going to strike now. He's trapped inside of Garage, but he's got backup in the form of his teammates. Going to be helping him out. Smoke's going to bloom towards Squeaky, keeping the one player over there at bay. Crystal, though, he's trying to find something. He knows Cage and B's position. He's desperate trying to find a pick here. Unfortunately for him, North's not going to show anything. AZ is going to be playing up top Hut. He's got the MP9 in play. He's got backup in the form of his teammate nearby. Cage and B is going to be looking towards Mini as well. Madden's going to try and time his push through the smoke. He's going to make his way towards Vents. This could get a little interesting.
Well, Madden is in a real solid position right now. He hit the utility being used up from Gid, and that's going to reveal his position. Easy pickup for Madden, going back in for a second kill as well. Main player drops, he'll go back for another, but it's MSL who overruns him. And now MSL caught between a rock and a hard place, and Crystal will get rid of him. Occasion B on the back lines. M4, Hay4 in his hands. He overruns. Sticker with a deagle. We've seen so many kills come off the back of Sticker's deagle today. This round is no different. It's all onto Jumpy. A 1v2. 15 seconds is all he has to try and hold on for. They've got to get that bomb planted. They have to sprint. There's no time to waste. Jumpy, if he runs in, he could deny this bomb plant, but he's taking a little bit too long. And now it becomes much more difficult for him. He hasn't given away his position just yet, but eventually will with that door swinging wide open. He'll be checking the rafters, moving through, but he's shut down by Crystal. That's just a little bit unfortunate. It's GODSENT walking away with a force by Wimbler. Clean pistol pick up for North, but Madden really causing a couple of problems for them when he got out towards that door.
Yeah, indeed, causing quite a few problems, and I love the timing from him. The smoke kept him at bay for quite a while, but the final smoke, it wasn't inside of Squeaky. It was right outside, it bloomed out properly, and he just times it to perfection, catching out Gade on top of Hut, and great work from GODSENT. They win the force buy, which, to be very honest, they had no business winning. North, they won the opening duel as well, and that is a great start for North, but then GODSENT making it even better for themselves, winning the force buy. They do have the rifles now, and of course North are going to go for the full fight of their own. AZ gets spotted out. I believe the barrel is going to be sticking out through the vent, and Sticker is going to have no trouble finding the frag. Smoke's going to be deployed towards outer yard. We have 3 players from the T's pushing in, and they have this Galils and his M4 to trying to take advantage of the range duels. Cage and B is going to find one, and a scout in the form of MSL. He finds 2. Sorry, he finds 1 more, but he gets finally taken down. Now it's a 3v3. To come charging in, are they going to be going towards upper? Crystal's very wary of the fact he might get flanked from behind, so he's going to be holding towards outer, which is a smart call. Now the rest of his teammates are going to join him towards outer yard, but Jumpy gets spotted up with the deagle. Now Michael Ele knows where he is. Stico might just take the deal with the Galil, keeps him at bay. He's not asking for backup yet, but Gade's position here, that's big. Now they know where at least 2 of the players are for the side of GODSENT, as they're going to be making their way towards secret.
Sticker coming around as well. It's going to be KGB. What a shot! Just blisters right through the head of Michael Ele. He's still inside the vent as well. It's going to cut off Sticker with that smoke, and now he'll do more damage on towards Crystal and get up towards the top of the vent. Staying alive with the man advantage. Now it's Gade's turn. Yet to find a kill yet on Nuke, but he does do some damage. Crystal barely alive. He's one more shot from death, but he'll commit to the plant. And fair play to him, really having to commit to that. He knows he's got the bomb planted, but still, they are in a situation where the advantage is held on the opposing side. So, Crystal coming back in towards the ramp. He'll start to walk up, but two players about to swing in towards him. It's Gate that finally puts an end to him. Sticko left alone, 1v3, but they have no idea of where he is. Jumpy, oh no, the missed shot from Sticko. He's fluffed this a little bit. I know they know exactly where he is. Jumpy just hides in the corner. They'll close the door. Sticko coming in with the first kill to get the lineup right, but it still doesn't matter. Gate is ready, and while North, they will win. They're forced by on pistols as well. 2-1, and we're back to the chaotic force buy after force buy win.
I just love how the way this game has transpired. You see Dust 2, it was a masterclass by North, and then we saw Vertigo where GODSENT, just a brilliant T-side. And it was basically some pretty good counter-strike from both the sides on their opponent's map pick. And now coming to the decider, we did say it's going to be very 50-50, but this is ridiculous. Two force buys back-to-back. Opposing sides winning it, but North are going to be coming back on top here. They keep 2 alive as well, which means that they have retrieved the guns. We see the Galil and an M4 picked up. M4's buy comes in, but for GODSENT, they get the bomb down, and that means they will go for a full-fledged buy. KGB walks out completely unaware where the T's might be. That's very sloppy from KGB, and Jumpy's very low as well. He's still going to stick around, Tinker. That is so risky. Hiding at the edge of the smoke. Either this is a genius play, or he's done for. He has no idea what Sticko is. Sticko spots his head out. Instant headshot right there. Takes a sweet time as well. And with that, man down already for North.
Yeah, well, Madden's going to catch out MSL as well, and we're just going back and forth play. It's like a seesaw of rounds at the moment. AZ not making any secret that he is inside of that vent. On the upper bomb site now. Gid just holding in towards Decon. A minute and 1 second left on the clock, and now GODSENT start their walk in towards the lower bomb site. Gid is the closest player by, but he's still not really in a position to do a whole lot about this. They're going to have to play retake, but they've got a man deficit, so this is certainly not looking great. Sticko does so much from that one position. Gets so much info from it as well.
That is so smart from AZ. He knew Madden was there. He made the noise, pretending he's running away. Then he just like looks back, perfect angle, and then shows that he at least will be able to save his gun, at least for now. So it's going to be, well, round just traded back and forth, because this is ridiculous. North win the first, GODSENT win their force buy, North win their force buy, and now finally the first rifle buy. Not like the best buys for GODSENT, but they make it work. It's going to be 2 all scores tied up for North. They do save the 2 rifles, but I don't see this buy looking good. They might just force it out, though. AZ can drop a gun over. They can go for some pistols armor, but if I'm them, I just want to... maybe a couple of pistols being dropped. Nope, it's going to be the full commit. They're going to go for the force buy, and I can kind of see why. Because they know GODSENT's money is not exactly solid either, so they're hoping that they can kind of win this force buy. And why not? It's just been a battle of the force buy so far. And still, 4 rounds in, or rather 5 rounds in, we still have no idea who look better money-wise. It's even Stevens right now.
Well, AZ swinging into the open. Michael Lele gone. The nades continue to ring on in. AZ under pressure. He's going to swing back and go forward. Sticko coming in with a headshot. AZ still alive. Nearly switches out to another, but Zed finally puts an end to him. And now it's a 3v3. 2 low HP players in behind the right container. Sticko with a headshot, shutting down Jumpy. MSL, the scout towards outside. He can certainly do some damage with this. He can certainly take some players with him. Zen has jump spotted, and that's going to allow the peek from Madden to come through. That's well played. Zen, the patience, not giving anything up. Very disciplined style of play that. And now Gade, the last remaining player, stuck on the lower bomb site. And unfortunately for him, GODSENT are going that way. They're going up towards 8. And so he is completely count out of this round. And on North, I should not be around that they win here. Although they are pretty low, so if he can somehow go for this and just go crazy inside the site, he could potentially find a couple of kills, and maybe we would have a chance for Gade.
Unlikely, though. If the bomb does get planted in the moment he knows that it's going to be upper, I believe he's just going to be walking to its secret and holding onto his gun here. But GODSENT to survive the scare. That was the force weapon North to try and break the economy, but they will survive. They should hopefully keep all 3 players alive as well. They're taking a sweet time here. leaving nothing to chance. But with the bomb getting planted, that should be the call for the safer gate, and it should be an eco now for North. After what has been a flurry of some very ridiculous rounds.
Yeah, we've had a few back and forth here. It's like a game of tennis, and it's come to an end at the moment. Well, Gade just saving on into the next one. GODSENT 3-2. I feel like Nuke has always been a map GODSENT can play. It's always been one of the maps they've had in their back pocket as a potential third map. But I never really feel like it's a map they're 100% looking amazing on, right? They're definitely good enough on it, but there's certain weaknesses that can be exploited. I think we're already seeing that with North just chipping away here in the first couple of rounds. We'll see if they can overcome now that they've given themselves this prime opportunity. The buy coming in for North here, if any, is should be a couple of pistols around this. It should be relatively easy for GODSENT to take over.
Definitely should. But we did see what happened in Dust 2. Remember, a very similar buy. Well, rather very similar eco for North. They had the 4 USPs and the AWP in the hands of MSL, and somehow it was North which came out on top. But this should be a little bit more harder. It is Nuke. Very different map. But M4 in the hands of Gade now. If you can find a couple here, if you can just find a couple of kills towards upper, it could make things a little bit more reasonable. GODSENT have just gone for the full rifles. They're not really trying to, have that one player with the MAC-10 just trying to go on a fact-finding mission. They're being very, very patient, very, very methodical in the way of approaching this. 2 players just like setting up a wall, smoke to its outer. Crystal leading the charge. Smoke, it's going to keep Madden Bay for now. And Michael Elliott slowly inching ahead. He might catch the player towards the lockers. It's going to be Cage and B to fall. But that's a tell. Now they know where at least a couple of players are. And he's just waiting towards garage. He's got the Deagle. At least that's something to work with. But I love how GODSENT are playing this. They're playing very passively. They're still keeping a couple of players towards the lobby, making sure there's no pincer coming in. But Gade's going to find Madden. That's 1 kill. Need to find more. Michael Elliott. Oh, he legs him, but a Tech-9 comes out in time. And now, Gade having a lot of work to do, but Michael Elliott reads it to perfection, leaving it all on Jumpy. Well, he's been great so far, Dinko, but USB in hand, 17 HP, that's gonna be no for me.
Yeah, he's also been a little bit quiet here on Nuke in comparison to his earlier performances. Just been a little bit unlucky. Some of the scenarios that he's played in. And while this shouldn't really be looking too much better, but there's the first kill. Okay, comes in a strange package, and we'll take an AK and fall away. So 4-2, GODSENT, they do win this round. Only losing 2 players, and at the moment, because Jumpy is under a little bit of pressure now. Crystal's looking to put some pressure towards him. He'll flash himself in, and Jumpy looks for it, but Zen double peeking with Crystal. It'll be a round picked up for GODSENT, and nothing carried over into the next round from North. But they do have money in the bank, so they can certainly purchase up. And now this is when the challenge again begins here for GODSENT.
Well, at least despite a scrappy initial start, yeah, GODSENT stringing a few rounds together, they're going to be being a little bit happy. By slightly scrappy for North. They do have the AWP in the hands, in the very capable hands of MSL, but Michael Elliott ready for Jumpy. MSL unable to get a trade as no one close by. It's slowly be inching up, and it's going to be Michael Elliott once more leading the charge. Flashbang to push back MSL. And Michael Elliott is very aware. Molotov's going to be pushing him back. MSL trying to get a little too overeager. He actually gets the leg onto Michael Elliott. But Michael Elliott not missing anything as Crystal's going to strike as well. And 1 by 1, they're getting plucked apart here. This is North CD side defense. Not a single trade taking place. And now GODSENT looking to hit towards the upper bomb side. He come charging up, and Gade's ready and waiting. He's going to find 1, won't get the second. If he got a second kill, that was very, very doable because the third player was very low indeed. And now it's all on AZ. Now he finds 1, but his position has been compromised. And the bomb getting planted, there's not much you can do. Just going to try and save the AWP. JKNA to try and push the AWP back. Maybe potentially catch a... do some damage onto a team, maybe waiting around the smoke, but that's going to be the round. 5-2 for GODSENT. And they are starting to slightly build up a decent economy here. AZ
Okay,
really off.
there we go.
No, never mind. Zen's gonna take it away. And things have gone quite wrong for North Dinko, considering the start they had in Dust 2. I think like once the second half of Vertigo started, it's just been downhill.
Yeah,
all
it's like
along
they've
for
kind of
North.
run out of steam completely and there's no more fuel left. A little unfortunate here. GODSENT, they've got the AWP in the hands of Michael, the 8Ks for the rest, and over on the north side, it's not a whole lot. The begin with the Deagle, P250, another Deagle in play here on AZ. It's certainly enough to do some damage, but we shouldn't really be expecting much more than that. Michael swinging the door wide open, taking a look in towards mid. It's Madden just rattling shots off as best as he possibly can. He will shut down MSL. Zen able to come in as well. That's AZ out of there, and well, a great nade from Madden. This is a perfect start play. This is exactly the way they want this to go.
100%. This is so clinical from GODSENT. I've enjoyed this. And it's almost like them continuing from their Vertigo T side. Apart from, obviously, the second round, which they lost the fourth spy and the fourth round as well. Just the second round. Apart from that, they've looked very good indeed. Very sharp. Jumpy, where there's a player running around, he looks away and Madden's there to strike. So, looking like almost a flawless round here from the side of GODSENT. And look at this, just Gay getting bullied towards Mini. 6-2. All 5 players stay alive. Money looking flush. Buy's going to come in from North again. This is a much better buy, though. They have a little bit extra utility. Won't have to make do with any FAMAS or any SMGs. Up again in the hands of MSL, but things need to change here, Dinko. This isn't really going to work out if this particular trend continues. And for GODSENT, now they can start being a little bit more adventurous. They can start trying to be a little bit more ballsy, kind of take the fight to North, try and kind of intimidate them, so to speak. And that's going to be Crystal. Look at the pace being set here. He hears a player right above him, waiting for Gay to show himself, and it's going to be Crystal. Beautiful work there. Even held up with a flashbang in the hand from Sticko. Now AZ charges in to try and get the trade, and he will find one. That's just desperation from AZ, but look at Madden, it's already pushed on down. He doesn't find anyone. He only sees AZ. He could have actually pushed on further if he had a backup nearby, but it was all alone. So he does a smart thing and falls back.
Well, gap. Oh, Madden has been spotted. AZ is aware that he is in the corner behind the vent, and he's just going to get his teammate to bail him out of that one. It's Madden getting shut down by MSL from above. AWP taking the shot through the vent itself. Now AZ can move forward, preferring the AK. An advantage in play now for North. Zen is going to make sure that comes back into an equilibrium. A 3v3 with 50 seconds remaining on the clock. GODSENT still have plenty of time to work their way into this round. AZ peeking towards Hut is kind of torn between two positions right now. Michael looking to sell a little bit of a fake in towards that lower bomb site, trying to keep them guessing, trying to keep this defense mobile, and it's not going to really matter. Sticko gets shut down. AC on the back of the site, finally overrun by Zen, and now Michael has arrived to the A bomb site. 2v2. Well, this has to be a successful retake from North. They've got 1 kit on the back of Jumpy, an AWP in the hands of MSL, and that's a quick shot as well. It's all on Michael. The clutch required from him. The young, well, not young anymore, but Swede coming through. It's going to MSL gets rid of him, and there's the defuse coming through. Young in comparison to you, maybe, Blur. There we go.
Listen, as long as you're young at heart, it's fine. I think he'll be okay with that. MSL, though, that was played to perfection. Nice little shot with the AWP, picks up the AK-47, waits patiently for Michael to go for the peak, and that was the captain. Oh, captain, my captain, MSL, netting them around. That would have definitely gone either way. North get to round number 3. They have stopped the streak for now. For GODSENT, like you pointed out earlier, the money is quite good. That means they can go for whatever buy they want. Once more, we see the big green zoom banger in the hands of Mr. Michael. And for North, again, Dinko, they just kept the 2 players alive. That means, despite winning that 1 round, the money is still in the doldrums. And look at the pace being set here. Crystal, oh, just charging out like a madman, just running out. Oh, no Cajun B, he needs to win those. And MSL, despite getting the kill, gets traded very quickly. Jumpy, though, he strikes, finds Madden in the smoke. And all of a sudden, 3v3 in Crystal. He's still continuing to run up towards Heavens. He's very low in health, but he's alive as AZ on the bottom bomb side. He's going to strike, leaving it all on Michael in a 1v3. Makes it a 1v2. He is going to get the bomb down, but he has quite a task ahead of him.
Certainly does. He's going to go for the spawn through Decon, and now I guess the bomb planted. Gid and Jumpy looking for the way back into this. Michael Ayla, this has to be a huge clutch. Gonna resmoke and get a little bit of a shroud for him inside the site. Double scope inside the site. That's the way that he's still there. Forward, swings up with the double door, now gets into a better position. He can start to wrap. The flashbangs might have actually got rid of the sound, and while Gid is still checking the site, eventually will smoke onto the bomb. Jumpy, the damage has landed. Michael Ayla cannot get the kill though. And now on the defuse, he's going to go back for more. Need to spam with the Tech 9, but he's not lining it up. Jumpy just pulls off the defuse. How did the bullets just go straight through Jumpy there? Michael Ayla is so unlucky not to pull off that kill.
He played that almost to perfection, and like you said, I think the flashbang masked the sound of him opening the door. And once it cleared out, they realized where he was, and he timed to perfection, takes a shot through the smoke, legs him, and how did none of the bullets land? I don't even know. But North, they win another round, but it's, again, Tenko, they just keep 2 players alive.
Yeah, and it's
not allowing their money to really build up. Yeah, and all GODSENT need is just one more round, and they can just break the economy. Well, not really completely shatter it, but it's gonna be very hard for North to still climb back into this game.
Well, tactical timeout. GODSENT looking to try and about what's going wrong here in that round and try and patch up some of the holes. Michael Ayla just got CSGO'd, I think. North. It's going to be Michael Ayla finally getting that kill he's been looking for. This time on towards AZ. Man advantage picked up for GODSENT. They have been swinging that door open quite a bit. Michael Ayla has been finding that success over and over again.
Yeah, they've been really good at getting these opening kills.
Yeah, really, really good. And it gives them that huge percentage chance of winning it because Madden is the second man in and he will successfully find the player on top height. Okay, should be under pressure. He'll manage one and fall away. The Molotov's just raining on in and he's 7 HP as he backs away. That's job done. You don't have the money to attempt this retake.
Oh, absolutely not. You just save right now. You take the call. Cajun be 7 HP. You just stay as far away from the bomb as possible. Thankfully, it is Nuke. Bomb radius, the smallest in CSGO alongside Vertigo. So he should be able to stay alive. And MSL holding with the op towards Secret. For GODSENT, they're going to keep all 4 here. They should be saving towards the lobby area. It felt like if KGB had got that kill onto the player coming out of HUD, or the Crystal, that was a player. Crystal was kind of low. I felt like KGB kind of fluffed that spray initially, which took him too long to get the frag. And by that time, the Molotov had already been deployed and had to make his escape. But if he got that kill much faster, he could have walked on up, potentially got a second kill, and then from then on, this retake could potentially have been possible. But there you have it. GODSENT is strike back. And money is just being so rough for North. They're gonna eke out a buy, but after this Dinko, if they lose another round, it's gonna be eco territory again.
Well, Michael Ayla just scoped over the top, looking for some sort of action. Towards this outside position. Can be blinded and forced away with his teammates as they start their walk down towards the lower bomb site. Michael Ayla. He's going to cross safely. Against a cross with Zen as well, so for a second when they're hanging around, they have to get across before the smokes dissipate. Now with just over a minute left on the clock, there's still plenty of time for GODSENT to walk around and manipulate the map to their will, but that's not the best Molotov I've seen, I'll be honest. Jumpy not quite hitting its mark. Oh, this is nice. This is something interesting, something different. Luckily, AZ's playing like almost the perfect position for it, and he peeks into the open and catches Michael Ayla off.
I've seen it boost for the decon ramp. And I've seen it work out a couple of times, but that was a valiant effort. I like it. But like you said, AZ just so ready. He has definitely been pulling his own weight here. Zen up in hand, and he still wins the duel. That's AZ taken out. That's the man advantage neutralized. Now Jumpy He's got a lot of work to do. Gate's going to find Sticko. That's going to be the call for them to push into with the lower bomb site. Smoke there, and MSL's going to find Crystal as he peeks wide. Jumpy not knowing which direction to look towards. He's going to get plucked by Zen, leaving it all in Madden now. 1v3 in the smoke. He's going to make his way towards Decon. Finds Gade. Closes the door. Bomb right in front of him. He's going to peek out again, trying to catch MSL off guard, but MSL is having none of it. That's going to be round number 5 for North. These are very, very hard-fought rounds for the Danish side, Dinko, but at this point, I think they're just going to take whatever they get.
Well, at least they are fighting them and in general winning these rounds as well. But yeah, GODSENT is doing a really good job. It's just sort of keeping it close. But at this point, you need round wins as well. Your T-side economy, yeah, you keep getting that buffer every time you get the bomb planted. You get a couple of kills, but now they're on their last legs. They've got coming into this one. It's going to be a Galil in the hands of Crystal. Op still there for Michael, but they're sacrificing a lot of utility on him. But the rest, they've got plenty of it. So, do a time out for GODSENT. They would just need one more round, and that'll put them ahead going into the second half. They should be aggressive towards outside. He's in behind the smoke. Oh my god, that is nice from Michael. Fully blinded. MSL had no idea what was coming his way, and Michael just takes his head off.
Sticko. I don't think Easy's seen him.
He's gonna check it,
I think he's aware. Yeah, I think he's aware. Spots him out. And Sticko completely unaware. So, despite a kill taking place, a brilliant kill by Michael that helped out by the flashback from his teammate. Sticko does fall. So, neutralizing the man advantage for the time being in Cage and B now. Picking up the AWP from his fallen captain. He strikes. You might have forgotten, Cage and B is definitely a very, very capable AWPer. But now GODSENT inching towards Mini. There is AZ lying in wait, AK-47 in hand. He's got Gate as well to back him up.
Oh, Zen finding a headshot, AZ out of there, and now they push forward. It's going to be a quick take of the bomb site, but they're not ready for Gate, who's just so patiently waiting in behind the side. What a nid from Madden coming right through, but it's still Gate doing so much work. Michael now has the right read up against Jumpy, but does he know that he's coming in from the L side? He's still behind the blue box. He's not wanting to just give us away, and that is just brilliant. Jumpy with a brilliant read, just taking his time, sitting back, and well, easy pickup in the end. It's 7-6 on the board North. When they rely upon another clutch, it's Jumpy that wins it.
I wonder if MSL... Sorry, I forgot which player it was on top there. I think it was Cage and B who died to the nade. I wonder if it was a ladder or if he, it was a scroll jump when he jumped in through the flashbang. But anyway, small little things do tend to happen in the game of Counter-Strike. It will never be perfect. That's why we love Counter-Strike. But right now, North have, surprise, surprise, they've managed to break the economy of GODSENT. That's quite an achievement. They have the one hero AK-47 in the hands of Zen, and Zen's trying to desperately get the kill here, but Jumpy finds two, sticks around, tosses in a few bullets as well, and now all of a sudden, GODSENT just down to 2 players. Zen's got the AK, he can try and make something happen, but this is pretty unlikely. Gate spots a feed out, and he's going to have all the time in the world to get the kill.
Michael coming back in towards the radio room. It's going to be held by MSL, who's ready to shut him down, and there it is. The 7th round for North. They might actually just walk away with this half lead. And if you're GODSENT, you're really going to be kicking yourself about that. You've had so many close rounds on this T side that could have went either way, and you're now in a position where you might just be going into that second half without the lead. After such a great start as well, and they haven't been playing awful in these scenarios. It's just been North winning the clutches.
Oh yeah, 100%. If you look at the past 6 rounds, off the 5 that North have won, they had 2 players survive 3 times. 1 round came down to the 1v1. It's only the previous round where they won, convincingly with no one dying. But it's been very, very, very close wins for the side of North. But if I'm GODSENT, I'm still pretty comfortable here. Crystal just walked into the edge of the smoke. The Krieg makes a cameo appearance, Dinko. Something we don't see that often anymore.
No, for good reason. It's definitely not what it used to be. Won't flash up. It's going to be MSL. It shuts down Michael. Crystal coming back in will be able to find himself an easy pickup. Sticker with a headshot. AZ coming back in, and we now got ourselves a 3v2. A man advantage in play for GODSENT. Zen starting to walk through the hut. This might just be the round they're looking for, but AC, he's still lurking around this door area, but look at that, the barrel spotted. Oh, that's an easy kill. Zen picks him up, and now it's all on to Gid. Known for his patience, and we'll see if he can make it happen. 1v3, but he's trying to get up here. Zen ready for the potential push, and it's 8-7 at the half. GODSENT, hard fought, but eventually they will take that 8th round. They will go into the second half with an advantage. And well, North, a lot of clutches going their way. We'll see if they can continue the form, and we'll get a good second half as well. We've seen a close half on Vertigo. It didn't end that way. We'll see if Nuke is any different.
Heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL One Road to Rio. It's North versus GODSENT. Into lead by 1 here. GODSENT certainly happy enough to get that 8th round, but it could have been a lot more for them coming out of that first half. But they'll be happy they've got the edge nonetheless.
They will indeed. And honestly, like, despite the fact you said, Dinko, that, GODSENT might be a little disappointed considering how they could have had a much better lead, I think they're still very happy here. They 8-7 going to the CT side off a map like Nuke. However, right now, the Glocks are being quite a thorn in the backside. And Sticko, Mr. Martin, has a lot of work to do. Madden's on 1 HP. Sticko's got a kit. He's got the Kevlar. He's got a USB. He's got everything working for him. But he needs to find some kills. Bomb's not down yet. MSL, he's alone. He can't really go for the full plan. He is covered by Cage and B, but it's a narrow angle. Now Jumpy turning around, trying to find the kill. Matt on 1 HP. If he could just find one kill here, he could give his teammate a chance.
Oh, well, P250 is going to catch off one MSL coming in as well, and that's the cleanup. North will find the pistol, and this is something they've been very, very good at throughout the entire day. I hardly recall GODSENT looking even somewhat close in pistol rounds.
Yeah, so it's mainly, I think, Cage and B were just popping off. And this time around as well, I do believe he picked up a double there, but
yep.
North's pistols have 100% agree with you. They've been great. Even their anti-egos have been great, but the first half was, the beginning of the first half was a little topsy-turvy. GODSENT are going to be fancying their chances here. Couple of nades, couple of smokes. Scout in the hands of Michael.
Nade up towards AZ. He's going to take a little bit of damage from it. Oh, they're going to be trying to get up towards the roof. And while AZ's head spotted, Michael will take him away. I think for a second there, if AZ had hidden his head for just one more second, he would have been alive. Because it looked like Michael was gearing up to leave the position. But he's going to continue to find kills, and the rest of them will as well. It's Zen coming in on the decoy. Michael finally dealt with. He's not going to go down without hitting the tag. And this is not looking good, Blef. What is happening?
Michael has hit 4 people with that scout. That is just massive. KGB being tagged on before as well, and Sticko will pick up the that golden scout from Michael, and he'll deal the killing blow. That scout tagged all, well, actually only found 4 players, but still, my word, amount of damage being dealt there. And that is a problem. You're going to go towards outer yard on your anti-eco. Expect the scout. Expect the scout to be there. And if you're going to take your time, you're just going to keep walking in. And, you know, Michael, for all his flaws and whatnot, you know, he does know how to land shots with the scope weapons. And that's always going to be a problem. And there you have it. Normal services have resumed. The 4 spies are going to come out on top. And now for North, they've not really gone for a full investment. It's just the Deagles. No Kevlar, apart from Jumpy, just gone all in with the Kevlar. I do believe he dropped an extra Deagle maybe over towards Cage and B. We do have the AUG for the long-range duels in the hands of Michael. No scout for the man. We're going to be seeing a cheeky run boost. AZ with the C4. Jumps on around. It's beautifully done, but he will find no one.
AZ coming around with a Deagle. Trying to take some damage down. It's going to be Zed and Sticko with the kills going through. It's now Gade, Cajun Beat, and Jumpy into a 3v5. And just over a minute left in play. Be stuck in behind the smoke. Madden. Oh, the door swings wide. Just goes through. Madden looking to try and swing. It's going to be KJB just beyond the door. Madden looking to take him down. It'll be an easy kill for him. And now it's all on to Jumpy. A 1v5. And well, he's under pressure. Stuck inside the ramp. He'll do his best. But there's one. Get a second. Nearly. Shutting down a second player. Michael Ailey getting away with his life. The rest of the players assuming control through the ramp room. Crystal. And Madden coming through, just delaying a little bit, drawing the attention away as Zen makes his way from the lower bomb site. It's a 10th round now for GODSENT. And you have to remember, actually, on Vertigo, we had this close half come in, super close, and then we go into the second half. It was looking like it was going to continue that way, but then GODSENT just went on a mad tear and just closed everything out, 16-8. So, you know, North have to be careful here.
North have to be very careful. And it's going to be a heartbreak for them. I know they're still playing with a 7th and 8th position, but still, you know, you want those extra few RMR points. I do believe it's 100 points difference, right? And considering the fact that they are playing with Jumpy and they've gone so far, you want that little bit of extra 100 points. Crystal's being very eager here. He did kind of fluff that jump. He must have known they would have been hurt out, but considering they just have the pistols, look at how hungry GODSENT are, just looking at the frags. And then, caught looking the wrong way. Wait, how has this gone wrong? How are they allowed to get the bomb down? That is just a massive misplay from GODSENT. They pushed in for the kills, and that's allowed North to take the bomb site. And the P250 in hands of Cage and B finds another one, bomb down MSL. If he gets another kill, that's more than enough. In fact, they're going to be very happy with the way this round's played out already.
MSL is going to get aggressive, catching off Crystal, would be turning back up to try and stop Sticko from running in towards the site, but luckily Michael Ailey was from behind. But yeah, North will be very happy with this round. On plant, a couple of kills, even the potential chance there for MSL to walk away with a win. It's an 11th round on the board for GODSENT, but at what cost? Not much to them, but, you know, giving North a real bolster of a buy.
Oh yeah, and also doing damage, right? Like the one thing for GODSENT have been the way they won the rounds early on in the first half was very convincing rounds. Now with that previous one, their money's been kept very honest. Yes, they have the buy, but if you look at three of the players, they're $1,000 mark. Some of one player on $150 is Madden. Yeah, they have Sticko and Zen. Yes, they'll be eke out a buy even if they lose this one, but at least it keeps it honest, and that gives North a little bit of room to kind of like try and mount this comeback here. Not really a comeback, but at least try and minimize the gap they have.
Yeah.
Because GODSENT do clearly have the lead, 11-8.
So just to confirm for everybody at home, the RMR points. So if you come in 8th place, you get 900. If you come in 7th place, you get 1,000. There's also a $1,000 difference in prize pool as well. So if you come 8th, you will get $5,000. And if you come 7th, you get $6,000. So it's not so bad. 1,000 points. $6,000 in the bank, not too bad at all.
Listen, no one's going to say no to extra money, especially in these dark and trying times.
Okay, well, that's a dark and trying time. That Molotov, it's a good one.
I think it was planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was planned. Ooh. Oh, now he knows. He knows. The second he heard that little bit of damage being taken there, I do believe that was by Gate, he immediately repositions himself, tosses in a well-placed smoke, and it fades away. 45 seconds on the clock. North have some time, but not too much. They need to kind of make up their minds. But the way they're right now, it's very passive, Dinko. Look at how far away they are from either of the two sides. They haven't really taken control of Secret either. They're making their way down, though, but they have to make their way towards Vent's room. And 30 seconds. This is rough.
Well, it's going to be Zen who goes down. Get able to pick him up, and now the push is coming through. 15 seconds left to play. Madden's position could be everything here for the CT side. He gets one. Crystal coming in. Michael Lele with a frag as well. But Crystal's still alive at the back of the bomb site. He will go down, and that will allow the plant. That's such an important kill to come through. If Crystal had won that battle, then certainly a chance. But Sticko from the vent out of nowhere. First headshot picked up. Going for the spam. The nade does damage, but Ace just continues to crab walk, taking down Sticko. And a 9th round picked up for North.
That was insane from North. They had 20 seconds and they hadn't even got the first kill there towards lower. They get the kill and then they make this mad decision, Dinko. This absolutely insane decision to go towards upper. They make it happen. They get there, get the bomb down in 6 seconds. Sticko flies up vents, gets a kill he never should have. And then Easy, like you said, just... I don't even know how his crab walking with cojones is that big. Just like crab walks up out and gets the kill. A 1v1-1 and a very important 1v1 being won by North there. Now they will of course have to buy for GODSENT. The money has been completely depleted. It's going to be the last fight for now. But Sticko, he makes it all work. They have 2 Deeks, an AWP, the UMP, and the M4 Jumpy. He's still getting spotted. There's no need for him to really go for this duel. He's challenging Sticko. Somehow still alive, but Madden's going to find him. This is a round the North should have been looking to win much more convincingly, Dinko, but now they're 2 men down.
Well, that's a little unfortunate for Jumpy, taking matters into his own hands and falling victim to the stack. And while Crystal's ready for it, there's the UMP just rattling shot after shot, but eventually will take a kill. Madden coming in on the D goal, and there we go. GODSENT answer back. A round that North would have been favoured in, maybe potentially with the weapons that they had. GODSENT, they just show up. And while 12-9, 4 away from victory now, GODSENT in the series. North not really looking down the barrel of a great buy here either.
Well, that was a round which is so important for both the teams, right? Now we see North going for the eco, but if they'd won that round, which they should have considering the buy of GODSENT, GODSENT would have been forced to just maybe have a few upgraded pistols. That's about it. That was the pivotal round, so to speak, in the second half. And GODSENT winning that, considering they already had a 2-round lead, it's going to definitely make their life much more easier than North. They're going to be looking a little rough here. Having to go for the full eco apart from the 1 deagle and Sticko continuing his reign of terror. I like how patient he is, just holding the line, and Madden's going to come in to help his teammate out. And Jumpy with the Glock, nothing doing. Michael is going to put him to his grave. Flawless round for GODSENT, much better round. And that means a little bit of extra money in the bank. North, they went for the eco. They're going to have the full-fledged buy, but they're running out of rounds to work with, Dinko.
They really are. And we've seen this kind of play out in Vertigo. We've already mentioned how this can happen. North, well, they have to win this round if they want to prevent The one-sided finish from GODSENT. He's going to start spamming through the door. There's one chip a hole in it. Well, that's a hole that Michaelele will look to fire some shots through. He should be. Oh, there we go. He's ready for it, but Sticko still finds the kill somehow, and he's going to fall away with it. That really should have been KGB's kill from what we were seeing, at least.
The amount of individual moments we're seeing from GODSENT has just been ludicrous so far, right? Like, so many, like, massive plays being played. And these are, like, super high-risk plays. These are, like, peaks where if they get taken down, if they lose the duel, there's no trade potential. And somehow they come out on top time and time again. You got to feel for North a little bit, but got to give credit to GODSENT for making it work with what they have. Zen's completely blinded. Now Gate, he's going to check him out. Crab walks around, but he's still going to win the duel. Flashbang there from MSL as well to help him out.
Okay.
Despite losing a player early on, it does work out, but Michaelele, he strikes like a viper. That op shot so fast. He's looking for more. He's trapped, just rattling off shots, and he looks the wrong way, and the no-scope doesn't land. And now it's all on Sticko. 6 HP, Tinko, but he's all that keeps GODSENT in this round. And they're going to be going straight up towards upper. This is so strange. I think they've overthought things. Bomb's going to get planted, and they're in the wrong bomb site. What?
Well,
The hell?
I think they're gonna figure that out, and not yet.
Now.
Yep, you wanna have a little look, and yep, there we go. Thank God for that. Yeah. And well, this is a little bit awkward, Blair. Well, that's a few seconds wasted, I have to say. Potentially the round lost because there's no chance now at going back in there. That's they've been duped, and I guess that's the issue here. When you're on a vertical map, sometimes this does happen.
Sounds are the sound cues are a little trickier in Dust 2. Even though, and it's not like they went there after bombing the planet, right? They assumed that it was going to be he's heading towards upper. But I'm curious whether North did hear them run towards ramp. I don't think they did. It was still too far away, and I think North just went out to take the duels from Decon. But an interesting decision from GODSENT. Maybe overthinking things a little bit. Tends to happen. You know, sometimes look. If they're going towards upper and North went upper, we're going to be like, oh my lord, it's like a 10,000 IQ play right there, right? It's sometimes, it is the way it is. Sometimes you just got to go for those gamble plays. And if it works out, you're a genius. If it doesn't, we're just left scratching our heads.
Well, Madden is going to be getting aggressive in towards the right container. Pushed up towards outside. Gade's going to be spamming through, trying to take him down if there's any potential aggression. But he's a little too late to the party. Madden has already got himself up here. They really are just trying to get some ability out here, North. Not really going with these smokes. Trying to get involved early on towards outside. They'll just be playing the slow default, waiting for some errors and some mistakes to potentially come through. And while Jumpy's gonna fall, Zen able to pick him up and gets bored of waiting. He goes aggressive, and GODSENT being really good at being proactive. Look at the control stick already has. North actually sitting back and playing this style has allowed so much map control to go in favor of GODSENT, and so much information as well. Come on, Michael, he's going to keep trying.
Fortune does favor the brave. As we do see North slowly inching up here. There's the two players. Bear in mind, you see where the bomb is. It's far away from lower. They're going to be heading in towards ramp. And, oh, that little peek, though. A little bit of pixel angle, and that's the bomb drop, Dinko. 30 seconds on the clock. Cage and B. Crosshair trained in his position. And Zen's already on the hunt. He knows where Gate is. He heard him run up. Now he knows exactly where he is. He should be aware of that. He's going to be coming up towards the fence. He's going to get taken down. It's all in Cage and B. He's got the bomb. He's going to desperately try to get the bomb done. And he will indeed. But this is nigh unwinnable. It's going to be a 1v3 take. 1v4. He finds one. Goes for the second. But Madden's going to be the end of him. It's going to be GODSENT picking up round number 14. The 2 away from placing 7th in the EU Road to Rio.
Well, GODSENT, they looked good throughout the group stage. Definitely impressive. And, well, they might just be placing above North here. And North, again, have got the caveat they are playing with their coach, missing their star player. I feel like with the absence of Kirby, we're going to have to see a big step up from AZ. I think he's the successor in that sense. He's going to have to fill a lot of that hole, and he has been relatively impressive in this tournament. One of the top-rated players in the entire Road to Rio. I was just looking at some of the statistics today, so yeah, he's definitely putting a lot of damage up there. Well, we'll see if he can continue that. It's going to be Michael Late, going to be holding on. AZ gone early on. Crystal coming through and shutting down Gid after the initial kill, but still 3v4. North trying to change the pace a little bit. They were so slow in the last round. They worked too well up until this point. KGB with a headshot.
Much faster approach from North. I love this. Finally, deciding to stop dilly-dallying. Head straight towards lower. They don't have the they have the one Molotov, but that's a giveaway. Jumpy's position has been compromised, but he still wins the duel. Crystal loses to Jumpy's P to 50, and just like that, North now do have the man advantage. Both the CTs coming in from the ramp area. Nate's going to be tossed in by Zen, and it's going to do a ton of damage on the Jumpy. But they still need to find a kill. They still have no idea where MSL is. They still have no idea where KGB is, as they do find Jumpy. And going to be MSL needs to win this duel. He's still alive, and Zen's going to be the end of him. It's a 1v1, 1v2. Now KGB, Smoke keeping him at bay.
Defuse.
But the bomb is planted from him. They're sticking it, but he's going to get the kill, and he's going to win the round for his team. There's no time remaining, and KGB keeps North in the running.
Well, that smoke just fades at the exact perfect time for KGB to win that round. You know, he's looking on towards the site, looks for a second, Zen's going to pull it off, then the smoke fades, reveals his position, and KGB just in the perfect spot to deny. 14-11, North do change it up, and to be honest, it was still looking good for GODSENT. They found those initial kills, but unfortunately it doesn't go their way, and they're going to have to fight for a little bit longer. Deagle's picked up, it's going to be a couple of nades, they're keeping most of the money in the bank here. So North should be on 12. I do say should, and huge asterisk beside should, because GODSENT have been so good on these pistols.
This reminds me of the overtime game between North and G2. We saw how that one played out. It was quite insane. Wow. You said should. The timing on those nades, Dinko, my word. That's almost 200 points of damage being dealt out there, and even more damage as the Deagle gets picked up on Michael Lele. Okay, just spams away the Deagle shots and gets a fadeaway kill through the smoke. Reasonable. Oh no.
Well, Zen, he's going to be waiting. Gid is going to walk right in towards his crosshair. I7 picked up now. 4v3. And the good here for GODSENT. Zen is going to run up towards the upper site. AZ down in towards garage. He's got Jumpy beside him. Forward down in towards secret. This is scary territory now for North. You can see this. They go down to map point. GODSENT will be on 15, and they'll have so much money to play with. Their buy will be absolutely perfect. Will be no matter the outcome here. But North it's more the issue of what they would have bringing into the next round. Sticker's going to rotate in towards the lower bomb site. The early nades have actually made so many of these players so soft for these Deagles. Soften them up nicely, but Asian B luckily just walks beyond that itchy. He's going to be starting to wrap up, trying to take down Sticker. That's not the patience. Eventually will give away his position by smashing the window. They have to go with 10 seconds. They have to run in towards the site, and this crossfire could be enough. It's Sticker in the corner looking to line them up. Occasion B, important kills picked up. Now it's Michael Lele. Swings the door, but it's not going to be planted for him. He's going to find one, but it's all onto Zen. The 5-7 versus 2. And well, AZ and Jumpy just going to be holding on. They might have recovered this North. Well, Zen is going to do damage. He's going to take down AZ. And now it's just Jumpy. Surely he cannot lose this round. AK peeking into the open. And it's going to be Zen that goes down to the Galil, actually. So North, they do recover it. And I think it's all down to KGB there. Huge plays from him. Running through that control window. Getting those 2 kills. Really solid stuff.
He even got the kill on the second player through his teammate, mind you. Bullet just going to his teammate's body. But whew, those are some very, very scary rounds for North. They do hold on 12 rounds now. We do have another timeout getting called by the Danish side. With the lone Swede in the server, Jumpy. He's once more holding his own. 14 frags with the man. Tied alongside Gade and Crystal in the server. And for GODSENT, though, like you said, Dinko, they deal out a lot of damage. They also will have a lot of money to work with here. Sorry, a lot of weaponry to work with here, because with that eco, very, very dangerous eco indeed. And now, this is it. This is where GODSENT just closes one out. But if, by some miracle, Tiny little sliver of a chance North can win this one. They can just force GODSENT to go on these kind of like half buy, force buy sort of things, and they could potentially just take it to, well, tie things up, or maybe even get to map and match point. This could really be the case. We saw this happen against G2, where it was G2 actually mounted the comeback. Let's see what happens though.
Marcel trying to break the skyline. Will eventually do it and has his Molotov ready. Run on in and drop in towards top hut to clear it. It's a quick play here from North, trying to charge on through. You've got a player down in the vent already. Michael Lele is going to try and catch them as they drop towards Secret, but look at that from Jumpy. He's done his job so well. And now he's got vent control as well. Stick out. Gonna be smoked off. He can't really do a whole lot here. Toss the nade on up. It's going to actually hit off the player.
Oh.
And KGB's dropped to 50 HP.
That's such a good smoke from a stick out there. Just keeping them at bay, stopping the charge in its tracks. North's going to stick around. They have control of decon. They have control of vents. They can still continue to push in towards this lower bomb site. Two CDs are lying in wait, Dinko. It is going to come down to Zen and Sticko. The M4A1 and M4A4 combo. And it's going to be Sticko just trying to go for the wall bang, spots a head out. He knows where the player is, but the door is going to swing wide open. AZ's going to get the kill, and Zen not able to get the trade. AZ finding both. That's a lower bomb site taken over. That should be the call for the save for GODSENT. They don't really have the money to work with. There's two players surviving, and North they're going to be heading towards upper. Oh, if Michael had actually stuck around there for a while, he could have actually picked off maybe a couple of players, but he's going to head straight for the hills. His teammates already towards ramp, and that's going to be round number 13 for North. Working out wonderfully for them and keeping all 5 players alive as well.
It's crazy how close GODSENT were to grabbing that point on the back of pistols, and North had to claw it out of nowhere. And now they come back into such an important round, and North just show up massively, keeping all the players alive at the moment. Michael Lele, a little unfortunate on the fallback. Certainly could have even had a chance of winning the round there if he had been able to pick off a couple. Now holding on, it's going to be AZ that falls down. But the round going in favor of North, 14 to 13. That's all that matters. Money's not great here for GODSENT either. Well, we have really got a game of our hands towards the end of Nuke. It is delivering. Vertigo could have been like this, but didn't really show up to the same extent.
Yeah, much more closer matchup here. 16-8 was the scoreline on both Vertigo and Dust 2. Of course, the winners being the the team winning on their opponent's map picks. It was North winning on Dust 2, 16-8, which was GODSENT's map pick, and then GODSENT returning the favor on Nuke, the map of choice for North. And now another attack timeout getting called by North. They are definitely taking advantage of this of their tactical timeout. And the interesting thing is, Dinko, they have the coach in the server with them on the in the server playing. So they're really thinking things through. And with this 2-gun save for the side of GODSENT, I would envision they go for pretty much a full eco, at least the 3 other plays. Yeah, maybe a few pistols being picked up, maybe a couple of nades being purchased. They've been doing a very good damage with the grenades on their CD side. But apart from that, don't buy anything else. Even if you lose this one, you will still have money to go for a buy into round number 29. So the money management is going to become very crucial indeed. But North, Dinko, they have found signs of life late, very, very late into the second half of the final deciding map.
Well, pushing forward, it's going to be Michael Lele. Shuts down easy and opens things up well here for GODSENT. Well, that's another kill. Crystal able to pick off over the P250, and out of nowhere, there is a slight chance here for GODSENT. Crystal diving, there's the headshot, and how has that happened? Jumping out the last remaining player, 3 players to try and collect, and they've all got weapons. Not again, surely not like this. Jumpy's going to dive for the vent, Molotovs it off, and runs in towards lower. He can certainly win this. This should be an incredible play from the coach stand-in here, Jumpy. He's going to go back in towards Decon now, just playing the time. Michael Lele and Madden have rotated in towards the lower site. Now we're just holding on. They've already taken the site back, but Jumpy's going to be making the long haul back through the double doors. This could be huge, but Crystal's aware of the possibility. He's going to swing the door in his face, and there's the kill. Crystal shuts down Jumpy, and it's a round that goes in favor of GODSENT off the back of P250s, dude. What is going on, Blad? This happens way too often.
It is madness, isn't it? Michael L.A. So there were two guns saved, the AWP and the M4. Both of them were playing from Mini. Michael A. was completely blinded, and I do believe he got that kill even through... No, he was completely blinded. And then both the guns are now outside of the A bomb site. They've been smoked off in Mini, and then no one on the side of North, no one seems to be cognizant of the fact there might be a couple of players on HUD and a P to 50s, like you said. I mean, some ridiculous kills, of course. Crystal like getting a mid-air shot, just dropping down. But, I mean, it's just ludicrous, isn't it? And what a way for them to lose a round. And with that GODSENT R map and match point, they have the guns. Fortunately for North, they do have the money for another buy. They have the guns and they have the opening pick. MSL Crosshair trained onto its secret. And he actually gets a flick, and it flames! It actually drips down, and it finds Michael Lele. And MSL finding him, that's going to be huge. That was a 5v3. Firmly favoring the Danish side once more. This map is delivered.
It really has, and well, it looks like we might be getting a little more. We maybe bargain for Black. We might get a few of those rounds coming up. Few bonus ones, because it's certainly looking like overtime could potentially be on the cards here. GODSENT in a 5v3 situation. This is not looking great for them, I have to say. That's a little unfortunate that Michael Lele burns down into a secret. I think along with him burning are the chances of GODSENT in round 29. You might even consider saving this, because this is done.
Yeah, Jumpy though. I like what he's doing, is trying to be a distraction, not just distraction. If you can get even one more kill, any kill the North get at this point is another nail in the coffin of GODSENT. Well, not a nail in the coffin per se, because they have at least ensured overtime if it does go to it. Just trying to get a kill here. But he's getting double team. Crystal and Zen find a frag. So they should save his two rifles, Dinko. And it should be enough for a pretty comfortable buy. Because you can see Michael and Madden, both the players who have died, they are sitting around $4,100 and $3,800. So, and Crystal at $4,000 as well. So once the bonus money kicks in, they're going to definitely be able to afford a very comfortable buy here. But we are going to the final round of regulation, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 14 for North to the 15 of GODSENT. Can GODSENT close it out is the question, which is on everyone's lips at this point in time. But North, they just refuse to throw in the towel. They just continue to fight, and you got to give them credit. You got to give them that respect. They've fought tooth and nail. We saw this against G2, and they're not quite done yet here on this map in this final series for them, battling it out for the 7th and 8th spot in the EU Road to Rio.
Well, 15-14. The buy is good for both sides. They're right down into round number 30. Will it be overtime or will it be done? 7th, 8th side match here in Road to Rio. Europe Division is certainly delivering. Well, immediately North, they're going to send a couple of players towards outside. Michael Ailey has been so good at winning this battle against AZ. Comes down to whether or not AZ's going to peek his head up above. Michael Ailey is scared of the pressure that could be applied after losing his eyes from heaven. Well, Michael Ailey now tries to wrap around the blue bin, but there's so many smokes coming in. North, they're really working this well. They've already crossed on by, so no one's really susceptible to death here. Michael Ailey needs to be careful from top of mini here. He could actually get swung by AZ, but this is going to be an easy fight for Michael Ailey. Thank goodness he had the patience to pull that off. Gives GODSENT the man advantage now into round number 30. And there's just over a minute left. Oh, MSL so close. Doesn't hit the shot, doesn't take the shot. And now we're under a minute. GODSENT still hold the advantage.
That was a very, very... Like you said, it was so risky. There was a player on top of Mini, and he could have easily got the free kill onto Michael Ele, but Michael Ele repositioning himself has made his way all the way down towards ramp. North, they've come so close. You just need the one more round, as AZ is going to be leading the charge here towards upper bomb site, slowly creeping up. There's no one to find yet. There's a player tucked in. It's going to be Zen. He's being hammered down, but Madden comes to his rescue. He gets the kill. Now 3 more frags remaining. Make that 2 as Cajun, as Crystal's going to find MSL. It's all on Jumpy and Cajun B, Dinko. Cajun finds 1, but there are 4 more to find.
Well, KGB catches out Crystal up in heaven as well, and it does pull it into a 2v3. 13 seconds is all North had to recover this, and KGB has been the hero for them in so many rounds, but it's over. It's done with. It's Stiko just died from the top of the vent. It's 16-14 as GODSENT will take 7th place here at ESL